move on to Jacob Cass in the meantime. And it sounds like Sean Schemmel, or a very, very, very convincing Sean Schemmel impressionist? How do you say that? Is starting this track. But this is Jacob Cass's Dragon Ball Z Cypher featuring Eddie Rath, Golden EMP, Dave D, a lot of others. I'm excited about this. The last Jacob Cass Cypher we did was Naruto Villain Cypher? Yeah? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, pretty sure. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. But let's check this out. Obviously, aside from Naruto, Dragon Ball Z is another one of my, like, go-to childhood animes. So, Dragon Ball Z Cypher, I'm assuming this is all just the main characters. It doesn't say, like, Saiyans specifically, so it's probably, like, all the main characters. I'm just going to assume that. But let's check this out. Dragon Ball Z Cypher.
What does Jacob Cass say? WMD shit, right?
Is that Sean Schemmel? If that's not Sean Schemmel, that's a pretty goddamn good Sean Schemmel impersonation. And no problem, Voltage. Just when you can, drop the links in the chat. And then that way I can copy and paste them for your recommendations.
What does Jacob Cass say? WMD shit, right?
I feel like that's got to be Sean Schemmel. That's got to actually be him. Yeah, it's the Z Fighters, it looks like. Oh, and villains? Okay.
Try to kill me, I'm a combat, Mortal Kombat, nigga run at
his
hands, I beat your bum ass. Ain't no cold like where my son at. Can up on that pussy, got him looking, Master Roach. You need some bitches, power pole, can't hit Chi-Chi, got a choking. Saying son of prophet, says who bees on me, I pop her. When I eat, run up the building, shit for free, so start the talking. Beats on any beat, my power level, got him gawking. I'ma put on for your scout, away your team, and I'ma offer my that you probably wanna fuck with.
Dude, that was hard. That was hard, Dave D. That first Goku verse, man, that was hard. That was hard. Let's run that back. Hang on. Yeah, he was scheming hard on this.
Try to kill me, I'm a combat, Mortal Kombat, nigga run at. Got these hands, I beat your bum ass. Ain't no cold like where my son at. Can up on that pussy, got him looking, Master Roach. You need some bitches, power pole, can't hear Chi-Chi, got a choking.
Can't hear Chi-Chi, got a choking.
Says who bees on me, I pop her. When I eat, run up the building, shit for free, so start the talking. Beats on any beat, my power level, got him gawking. I'ma put on for your scout, away your team, and I'ma offer my that you probably wanna fuck with. When I pull up to your island, you can see that I got whole drip. Tryna fucking kid at me, that's the whole miss. I got too much bullshit. Last thing that you'll see from me is breaking through your whole chest.
Nasty.
You don't have any hoes. Don't fuck with bitches, cause you know what's man been saying in these hoes. You talking a lot of shit, all got me.
Hang on. Well, the Masenko, was that a Masenko wordplay?
Bitches, cause you know what's man been saying in these hoes.
Been sanking these hoes? Masenko? Okay. Okay. If you hadn't had it in parentheses, I probably wouldn't have even caught that, honestly.
You know what's man been saying in these hoes. A lot of shit, all got me, you gon' fucking fold. I was trained for this, don't fuck with me, you're my power, only grows.
That was hard. Code Blue, that was hard. So this is like Saiyan Saga. At least the AMV is all Saiyan Saga. So
you gon' fucking fold. I was trained for this, don't fuck with me, you're my power, only grows.
Welcome to the Revenge of Planet Namek, where Saiyans leave their children for me to train them like a foster.
Okay. They just censored Eddie right there. What did he say? I don't know. I haven't heard Eddie in a minute. I haven't heard Eddie Rath in a minute. Like the last things I heard him on, the last thing I reacted to, I think he was on the Haikyuu Cypher that Schwabity did. But like the first time I ever heard him, obviously, was the Ostaverse in Rush's Shonen Jump Cypher, the first one. But I love his voice. I don't hear much of him, but when I do, it's a treat. Yeah, save the links for me, Souls, if you can, just in case the chat gets buried. But I can still see that they're links, so they're going to be easy to dig out.
Welcome to the Revenge of Planet Namek, where Saiyans leave their children for me to train them like a foster parent.
Okay.
I'm underrated, but still a savage who'd rather retire from carrying the baggage of all you supers. They
Okay.
always try to hate, underrate me, but I don't need a wish from the dragon. Swoop on niggas like an eagle with open talons, holding the balance between life and death with special being cannons.
Oh. Ew. Hold on. Run that back. Run Eddie back. Hold on. That was nasty. That was nasty. I switch up in the middle there. It's saying Saga in the title, but I guess he removed it. Yep. Oh, it says. I think it says Saiyan Saga right here. SAI right there, in brackets. I think it does say Saiyan Saga after all the features. So I think you're right. So yes, it is Saiyan Saga.
Welcome to the Revenger planet Namek, where Saiyans leave their children for me to train them like a foster parent. I'm underrated, but still a savage who'd rather retire from carrying the baggage of all you supers. They always try to hate, underrate me, but I don't need a wish from the dragon. Swoop on niggas like an eagle with open talons, holding the balance between life and death with special being cannons.
On the track, all the delinquents stepping back. Fuck with my family, get attacked. One punch, I'll send you flying back.
Ew.
Don't need a super to prove me, so watch. I'll get the stacks like it's easy. I'm harsh, but my element honesty. I wash you, fear chi, she's fighting deadly. Listen to your wife, you know she's always fitting right. A mercy main at night, but still a dragon in the fight. They looking at me like thunder.
Hold on. I want more Night of Breath. Hold on. Let's run her back. No. Let's see.
Go with open talons, holding the balance between life and death with special being cannons.
When the strength is on the track, all the delinquents stepping back. With my family, get attacked. One punch, I'll send you flying back.
Yeah.
Don't need a super to prove me, so watch. I'll get the stacks like it's easy. I'm harsh, but my element honesty. I wash you, fear chi, she's fighting deadly.
Fear chi, she's fighting deadly.
She's always fitting right. Mercy main at night, but still a dragon in the fight. They looking at me like thunder.
Mercy main at night. That's a Overwatch reference. I don't play Overwatch, but DMing me is easy too. You can DM me. That works. But that was dope. That was dope. It looks like we got Krillin next. Young Light playing Krillin. Let's do this. Let's do this.
In the fight. They looking at me like underdog, might fuck around and son of God. If he hitting us, he got a lucky shot. Unlike my hair, can't cut me off. I've been cracked like a chestnut. Solar flare, you see the next sun. Count my bodies like a census. I got dope, you got breadcrumb. I just put the shoe. We meet, better zoom. I go what I need to prove. Talking my green, get hit with the blue. No, it's don't when I put on the gi. Horns on my head, I'm making them freeze. Ghost status, and I don't need a team. Shots fired, not mean 18. I ain't gotta say it.
Okay. Let's run that back. Let's run that back. Yeah.
They looking at me like underdog, might fuck around and son of God. If he hitting us, he got a lucky shot. Unlike my hair, can't cut me off. I've been cracked
My
like
hair
a
can't cut me
chestnut.
off.
Solar flare, you see the next sun. Count my bodies like a census. I got dope, you got breadcrumb. I just pull up and shoot. We meet, better zoom. I go what I need to prove. Talking my green, get hit with the blue. No, it's don't when I put on the gi. Horns on my head, I'm making them freeze. Ghost status, and I don't need a team. Shots fired, not mean 18.
Okay. That was dope. I was distracted by the voice. The voice was really, really cool. Sorry, I'm starting to get kind of, it's starting to be hard for me to talk now. But yeah, Young Light. I've never heard of Young Light, but I really liked it. I really liked the voice. There was the, I don't know if there's probably a lot of it is just sort of the production on the voice, but it was, I don't know. I just loved the quality of it. And then the backing harmonies in it as well, like the auto-tune, like end line harmonies there.
You see the next sun, count my bodies like a census. I got dope, you got breadcrumb. I just pull up and shoot. We meet, better zoom. I go what I need to prove. Talking my green, get hit with the blue. No, it's don't when I put on the gi. Horns on my head, I'm making them freeze. Ghost status, and I don't need a team. Shots fired, not mean 18.
I love the voice. I love the voice. I got the most private school voice. Private school voice. I was just saying how much I love the voice. Private school voice. I don't know. That sounds like that's supposed to be insulting. but well, no. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Status, and I don't need a team. Shots fired, not mean.
I think I got shots fired and I mean 18. Count my bodies like a census. The bars were good, but I was distracted from the lyrics by the actual voice, which not a bad thing to me, you know. Yeah.
I ain't gotta say it, always been about the green. I mean, look at who I'm dating, had to take one for the team. She like the way that I look with a face scar, and you know that she good with a baseball.
This is definitely Saiyan Saga, because you ain't dating her no mo. You ain't dating her no mo. You about to be face down in that crater, son.
I ain't gotta say it, always been about the green. I mean, look at who I'm dating, had to take one for the team. She like the way that I look with a face scar, and you know that she good with a baseball. If you want some problems, I'm ready to solve them. Pull up with some shades in a race car. Ready for war, better know I'm pissed. Know what it is with the wolf ain't fist. The beam I ain't never missed. Come here, wave, turn his ass to mist. Would've killed them all if I ain't dropped my guard like I do. He had to self-destruct cause he's a pussy, sorry chat too.
Okay. At least you didn't shy away from the fact that you did end up face down in a ditch, bro. I mean, that was when. Let's see here. Yeah, no, the flow was nice. Here's the thing. It's one of those things where obviously Yamcha got shafted by the power scaling. You know, he just became a joke, and this is when Yamcha started becoming a joke. Really, is right here. Is he got blown up by a little like radish Saiyan thing, a little plant creature, Cyberman, whatever you want to call them. But like, basically they're the equivalent of like the putties from Power Rangers, and basically it's like if one of the Power Rangers got killed by a putty. That would be insane. And that's what happened here. It's like you talking shit on a Cyberman. He's like being, puffing his chest out to a Cyberman, which is very funny. That's like so Yamcha, because who else can he puff his chest to? Poir? But Vanquish so real though. That was a dope verse. It's just fun. There's not much you can do with Yamcha. Showing my age. How did I show my age? What did I do? Because I'm talking about this like I watched it when it was airing. Maybe I did. Shut up.
Sorry, chat. Step up to me, try beans coming when the finger clicking. First to be this fly, these shots you know I never miss it. Look into my eyes, please. Catch you if you ever slipping. You will get these signs like you deaf, cause bitch you never listen. The true G, what's in it for the rupees? When the goons speak, finna shoot beans. Down to your head like you mean. Yo, I'm gripping heavy metal with the two leads. Jacuzzi, shout to his back like a whiz. Suzuki, this is the end for you, it's my name. You wanna be me, then you're catching a fade.
God, that was nasty. And then check it out. This is back when Tien wasn't. Look, I understand that Saiyans are super powerful, and then you kind of like everyone else who's not a Saiyan kind of gets left in the dust. I get it. It sucks, but I get it. But Tien was one of the strongest people on the planet. These are all the strongest people on the planet. Don't get it twisted. Even Yamcha is one of the strongest people on Earth at this point, but nowhere near Saiyan level. But the thing is, Tien was one of the strongest people, period. Like, he was way stronger than Yamcha. He beat Goku in the tournament in Dragon Ball. A lot of people say, who's the strongest human? People say it's Krillin. And yes, I believe there's an argument for that, but I don't think it's logical at all, besides the fact that it's just what everyone knows. Krillin's the strongest human. But I don't think he's stronger than Tien. I don't think there's any way Krillin could be stronger than Tien. If you look at them when they were like relevant in Dragon Ball, Tien was stronger than Krillin. Tien was super strong. He was like a villain at first. He beat Goku in the tournament. Goku's stronger than Krillin. You know what I mean? Like he was toe to toe with Goku for a while. And then he never, ever, ever, ever stopped training. Ever. Krillin did many times. I just don't logically. I don't understand how Tien is not stronger than Krillin. I just don't. And people, I'm sure, will fight me on that. But Tien, if you ask me who is the strongest human on Earth, I'm going to tell you it's Tien. It's Tien. Even though he was wasted after Dragon Ball like everybody else. But that was dope. Let's move on. Let us move on.
If I ain't
Actually, did I go all the way back? I
my
did.
guard like I do, he
Check
had
it
to
out.
self-destruct cause he's a pussy, sorry chat too.
Step up to me, try beams coming when the finger clicking. First to be this fly, these shots, you know I never miss 'em. Look into my eyes, please. Catch you if you ever slipping. You will get these signs like you deaf, cause bitch, you never listen.
You will get these signs like you deaf.
This is the end for you, whistle my name. You wanna be me, then you're catching a fade.
Tiny feet, liable to sweep.
Hang on.
What's in it for the rupees? Finna goons weak, finna shoot beans, putting a dot to your head like you me. Your arm gripping heavy metal with a two.
He's putting a dot to your head like you, me, because he has the third eye. Is that what that is? Right there?
Full of blood inside your crib. Shout to his back like a whiz. Suzuki, this is the end for you, whistle my name. You wanna be
This is the end for you. It's in my name. The end. TN. Is that what that play is there? Okay. Yes, TN is the strangest human. I think you meant strongest, but I think it's funny that you typoed to another word. So, yes, I agree. TN is the strangest human on Earth. Period. He does have 3 eyes. He is one of the strangest people on Earth. That's true, though.
me, then you're catching a fade.
Red cheeks, tiny
Oh, that was dope.
liable to sweep any enemy out of reach, larger than your peak. Better watch your back, blow a cap in a brother's spleen. Try to walk around like that nigga, no comethazine.
Okay.
Kinetic, white skin ain't a cosmetic. I look too empathetic, my height makes me pathetic. Oh no, that's not the route we gon' go. Anger as big as my dome, true beams as thick as a chrome. Ball nigga needed a comb.
Okay. Again, oh damn, that was an accident. Again, what can you do? What can you do about Chaozu? What can you do for Chaozu? Like Suyo did a great job. That was a dope verse. Let's run it back there. But what can you do for Chaozu? What? Chaozu wasn't even all that in Dragon Ball. He was like the weird little psychic guy, basically, is what he was.
You wanna be me, then you're catching a fade.
Red cheeks, tiny feet, liable to sweep any enemy out of reach, larger than your peak. Better watch your back, blow a cap in a brother's spleen. Try to walk around like that nigga, no comethazine. Telekinetic, white skin ain't a cosmetic. I look too empathetic, my height makes me pathetic. Oh no, that's not the route we gon' go. Anger as big as my dome, true beams as thick as a chrome. Ball nigga needed a comb.
Okay, Suyo popped off on that. And that's the thing. When you have a character who just ain't shit, you really need to pop off on the delivery, and he did it. That was a dope-ass verse. He was flowing hard. He was flowing hard. Human hand grenade? That's not how you spell grenade, but yeah. He's not a... See, this isn't human hand grenade. This is a human semtech. Right? The, like, you know, or like maybe C4, you know, because he sticks to you and then blows up on you. Anyway, but yeah.
Always been the plug, I stay charged for a second. I'm out of breath, cause I've been running the track, I carry the weapon. Through split decisions.
I was like, what's up with that plug bar? But then I realized he is kind of like their drug dealer for senzu beans, right? Or he's not the supplier, but he's not the... Yes, he's not the supplier, because Korin's the supplier, but he's their dealer.
Always been the plug, I stay charged for a second. I'm out of breath, cause I've been running the track, I carry the weapon. Through split decisions, a method that needed viewers' discretion. Your perception west, you've been pointed the wrong direction. Who you think is saved the world, never playing a part in it? I mean,
who you think just saved the world, never playing a part in it? Y'all sleeping on Yajirobe. He's a coward. He doesn't like to fight. He doesn't do nothing. He's just a senzu bean drug dealer. But he saved the planet. He cut off Vegeta's tail. Don't get it twisted. Put some respect on Yaji's name.
you've been pointed the wrong direction. Who you think is saved the world, never playing a part in it. I mean, look at me, you wanting to beat cause I'm all with it. Greens pass it on to my team and they all fit it. Snag the tail, take the blood up the sheath and you all get it.
Yeah.
Only seed, I need body count. Stacking up this beach and I won't leave till there's a body man. Running on his team, purple beams, I take bodies out. Farmers in your scene, I don't bleed, I check shotty rounds. Saiyan bred boogeyman, move like Tony Ferguson. Big difference, I can keep hitting the things that hold him. Aiming for the chest, fold him up, then I'll furnish him. Wukong getting sunned, and if you run, then you get burned with him.
Wukong getting sunned. I like that bar. Wukong getting sunned. I like that. I like this guy's voice here. Hang on a second. Golden EMP, who I've heard before, but I'm just...
Body count, moving on his seat. I need body count. Stacking up this beach and I won't leave till there's a body man. Running on his team, purple beams, I take bodies out. Farmers in your scene, I don't bleed, I check shotty rounds. Saiyan bred boogeyman, move like Tony
I take shotty rounds. He did. He actually did take a shotgun round. That farmer tried to shoot him and he killed him.
Ferguson. Big difference, I can keep hitting the things I hold at him. Aiming for the chest, fold him up, then I'll furnish him. Wukong getting sunned, and if you run, then you get burned with him.
Wukong getting sunned. I love that. I just love that bar so much. All right. KBN, let's do this. As Nappa. These are two, like, look, Raditz and Nappa were, like, formidable at the time. But like I said, like, in the long scheme of things, like, they died before they could, like, grow into, like, Saiyan potential. So they're kind of, like, laughed at now. But back then, they were pretty scary. But, yeah, but that was a dope verse. Sorry, you can't top the best Raditz verse ever is Game Boy Jones's verse in Fable Saiyan Cypher. He made Raditz badass. And the same thing for the next guy here. We've got Nappa. Listen, you're gonna do a Nappa verse after Zach's Nappa verse in that Saiyan Cypher Fable did. I mean, there's a high bar. Good luck. I mean, I'm not going to compare, but how can I not? All right. You got two irrelevant, forgotten characters that were just made badass again in that cipher. So let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, KBN. Okay, well, the delivery right there is a good start. Why can't I ever run it back enough?
The things I hold at him, aiming for the chest, fold him up, then I'll furnish him. Wukong getting sunned, and if you run, then
love that bar.
Blazing through your storm like I'm a great egg. You see the fangs. Mama Diaz has a fucking great shape. I let it bang. Big man, but I'm a beast boy. Your whole city, my new toy. All these humans fucking weak. I trash her like an almond toy. He was like Saga. I ain't had to do too much to the other ones behind my back. Easy little takeover that never be used for a back. The moment I stepped to the planet, the whole future was a rap.
Okay, now, the fact that the doubles were not saying the lines in sync was really distracting to me. I don't know if that was a stylistic choice, like to introduce a sense of chaos, but it was really distracting from the bars to me. The fact that they're not saying them together, it's very, like, out of sync. But the energy, man, the delivery and the energy, I mean, that was badass. I mean, I'm sorry, Zach wins, but that was a badass energy, at least.
Blazing through your storm like I'm a great egg. You see the fangs. Mama Diaz has a fucking great shape. I let it bang. Big man, but I'm a beast boy. Your whole city, my new toy. All these humans fucking weak. I trash her like an almond toy. He wanna fight back. He was like Saga. I ain't had to do too much to the other ones behind my back.
Yeah, see right there, like this. If the doubles were in sync and like if everything was said together, I think this would hit so much harder. But the fact that they're out of like they're like not in sync, it's distracting to me. Like, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. But
if he hit me, I could nerve the pain. Boy, that prince is deadly. Gun is clicking, let that purple brain.
Yeah.
Harder if you looking weak, like how I started and you looking bleak. Wait, ate shit and he took a knee. Can't go on, you should leave him be like.
Okay.
Pick up dirty fireworks, watch him glow. Cut a nigga tail, now that's low blow. Caught a nigga like a I got to go. I'll be back, bitch, that's for sure. Y'all got like 3 of y'all and against one. But Kakarot, he's the best one. Now, my tricks, not kept one. So I'll be back in the next one. Bitch.
Okay. Yeah, let's run Jacob back.
If he hit me, I could nerve the pain. Boy, that prince is deadly. Gun is clicking, let that purple brain. That harder if you looking weak, like how I started and you looking bleak. Wait, ate shit and he took a knee. Can't go on, you should leave him be like, whoa. Make up dirty fireworks, watch him glow. Cut a nigga tail, now that's low blow. Caught a nigga like I got to go. I'll be back, bitch, that's for sure. Y'all got like 3 of y'all and against one. But Kakarot, he's the best one. Now, my tricks, not kept one. So I'll be back in the next one.
Okay.
Bitch.
Okay. That's not bad. I've heard Jacob do better. Oh man, sorry. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah. That was pretty good. I like I said, I've heard Jacob do better. To be honest. But that was pretty good. So it seems to me, I think I get the concept now. I think he's planning on doing every saga. So has he done the Namek saga yet? Anybody know? Anybody know? Let's play this out. Let's let it play all the way through. Okay. Who did that beat? Everybody did great. Sorry for some of the typos in the video. I respect this. Sorry for some of the typos. I mean, I feel like it's kind of a staple in nerdcore. There's always going to be typos in the subtitles. There always is. There was some in the stream today already. Mixed and mastered by Strafey? I don't know why I added letters to that. Produced by Pendo46. That's who did the beat. That was dope. Put the background music back on. Right here, and my mouse slap all over the desk. Sorry. That was awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see here. I feel like it's one of the difficult things when you do a cipher of like a certain group of people, and there's some that are just more fleshed out than others. Like when you have to do Chaozu and Yamcha and stuff, it's like there's not a lot you can do, especially if you're narrowing it down to this saga. Because with Yamcha, there's a lot you can do about like Dragon Ball, and then obviously there's a little bit more later. But he gets really after he gets blown up in a ditch here, he gets pretty sidelined. I feel like Yamcha gets sidelined worse than anybody else, except for people who get forgotten. Cough, cough, launch. But it's difficult, I think, when you have to do a verse about a character who just doesn't have much to offer, like Chaozu. It's like, what do? You do the best you can. But that was pretty cool. I like that. I enjoyed it.